hello, afternoon. Yeah, so, sorry I'm late. I wanted to, do this, back at, 12:30, but, when I went to get lunch, well, nothing really happened. It's just that, a lot of things, delayed me to, getting back and, eating it, and, finishing it. But anyway, happy April Fool's Day. And as I promised, I did decide to play Apollo Justice. However, Hearts of Iron 4, a few of the mods are going through an April Fool's mod, but I mean, a lot of them aren't really that good, and well, I wouldn't say not good. They're still good. I'd still play them, but you know, it's just a little oh look we changed the cosmetic, or oh look we Celestia and Luna are having their Civil War in New Maryland, and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, it was pretty much it's pretty much just you know, surface level stuff. But I suppose we can play it again next time. Anyway, no wait. Anyway, actually, I shouldn't. Well, if you're coming from Discord, so it's gonna be a quick stream, cause yeah, I showed up late, so I'm capping myself off at 2 hours, no matter what. So let's just go ahead and trial day 1. Trial day 1. Huh. Okay, the Cosmic Turnabout. Yes. Okay. And here we go. Shit's about to go down. The courtroom bombing incident. A terrible attack launched by the will of a madman. That incident perfectly symbolized the state of the legal world in the dark age of the law. Mr. Wright brought it to a resolution of sorts. Ted Tone was discovered to be the one responsible for the bombing. If only it were that simple. Somehow I can't help but think that there's a darker influence at work. One that's lurking in the shadows, waiting, watching, dying, trying. That's what I want to review the trial that was taking place when the bombing occurred. After all, I've got more than a few personal stakes in it. Episode 4, The Cosmic Turnabout. Space. But let's ignore that. Let's get back to Earth.
1 hour remaining until launch. Please begin your final equipment check.
Oh, there's Starbuck. Or wait.
Check complete.
No, that's Yuri Cosmos.
We're ready here whenever you are.
Boom!
Come in at 2. Come in. Do you copy?
Uh-oh. December 16th, 9:12 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Time for another trial to begin. But this one is different. Oh, wait, I think I remember who this is.
Sorry to bother you.
Yep, there you are.
Are you alright, Apollo?
Ah, I was making a scary face just now. Oh, hi, Juniper. Yes, I'm fine. I was doing my Course of Steel exercise. Now I'm all ready to go.
Yes. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll do your best. You'll be just fine. Oh, I brought you a present from my garden.
Is this a lotus root? Oh. it's kind of giving me that fear of a bunch of like little holes like bunched up.
That's right. My grandma says lotus root is good for your eyes. She even says that if you look through the holes, you can see into the future and maybe get whatever phobia it is. It's for good luck. Maybe later you can cook it and.
Thanks for this. I want to have some right now.
Oh my!
Kind of tough though.
You can't eat it raw, but thank you for your enthusiastic try. You're such a man, Apollo.
Oops. She didn't think me weird before. She will now. I've got to calm down. God, she probably hates my guts right now. Ugh. God damn it, Apollo. I'm fumbling this girl.
I like you, Apollo.
Damn it, she probably hates me.
Apollo, get your penis out of your head.
Wait, what? What's that supposed to mean?
Sorry I'm late.
Hi, Athena.
Genie, I didn't know you were coming today. Did you come to cheer Apollo on? Oh, I get it. You sly little thing, you.
Athena, stop it! Stop it! No, don't make fun of my little schoolgirl crush on Apollo. No!
Quit kidding around, Athena. The trial's about to start any second. Is everything all set? Oh, Apollo. When will you figure it out? Figure what out? Figure out what? Fuck! God damn it, Apollo, you fucking dense, stupid ass protagonist. Figure out what, huh? me stupid. Me not know how. Me not know how to talk to girls. Wow, that was the longest sigh I ever heard. Behold, Rocket Ship Man. This is it. It's all over for me. But God, they're gonna find me guilty. This is our client, Mr. Solomon Starbuck. Not to be confused with Solon, Sol Starbuck. He's a very famous astronaut who happens to be an acquaintance of mine. You wouldn't know it now, but he's usually a very upbeat and driven person. The scene of the crime this time happened to be the Cosmos Space Center. Back in high school, my best friend and I went there almost a little too much. Look how big that zipper is. But that's where we met. Mr. Starbuck. We'd asked about space travel, and he launched into story after story with so much passion. Back in those days, man was 100% my hero. Are you sure you're okay with being my lawyer, Apollo? Of course I'm sure. I know you, Mr. Starbuck. I know you're not the type to commit murder. Thanks, but... I was supposed to be in space right about now. Jeez, man, he really is depressed. He's so depressed. It almost seems like an act. Launch getting called off must have been a huge shock. If I never get a chance to go into space again. Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't stop believing. Besides, you have to go into space. Yeah, I don't think I could face Clay in the afterlife if I just rot away in a cell.
Clay Terrain. I can't believe he was murdered. I mean, he was such a promising astronaut under your command.
Yeah, he was a good guy. Always there to pick me up when I was down. Well, I mean, okay. Now, this is a very memorable case, and I already know how it goes down. But at the same time, like, you know, like, both of them, like, collapsed, and like, they're gonna get into, like, why they suspect, how this JoJo character murdered the other JoJo character, in a moment. But still, it's like, it doesn't really add up, you know, like, even when you really think about it, even after, like, all the evidence, when you really think about it, Starbuck literally has no reason to kill this guy at all. Like, at all. No love life as much as him, that's for sure. He was always so full of energy, telling me, "You're fine, Mr. Starbuck." How did something like this happen to a guy like him, huh? Never seen Mr. Starbuck so down. Clay's gone. I'm going to prison. I should burn up like a shooting star right now. Mr. Starbuck, you'll be fine. What is it? What's with all the yelling? I'll get to the bottom of this today. You will see. In exchange, I want you to go back into space for you and Clay. Promise? Does that mean you have lots of evidence to prove my innocence? Oh, well, about that. We didn't get to investigate the area as much as I'd like to, thanks to the police. Unfortunately, they didn't give us an investigation segment because we had to go through this whole fucking prologue. I'm done for. I'm a goner. I'm a gooner. Sorry. Everybody thinks I did it. Thought I was gonna soar like a comet, but I'm gonna crash like a meteorite. No, don't say that, Mr. Starbuck.
Don't get yourself out yet.
I know it's hard to lose a teammate, but you gotta keep going. Yeah, I mean, just look at Phoenix. He lost Mia like, Jesus, like 10 years ago. Wait, no, like 12 years ago. Like in game time.
And what about you, Apollo?
What about me?
I was just thinking, wasn't Clay your best friend?
Oh wow, it really is personal to Apollo. We need to focus on the trial right now. Are you ready to go?
Apollo.
I like you. sorry. Okay, the trial is about to begin. In the defense will please proceed to the courtroom.
Okay, here we go.
This is it. It's one trial I can't afford to lose. For Clay's sake and our clients, I will find the Clay's killer. December 16th, 9:55 a.m. District Court. Okay. Sorry, I'm like reading my emails right now. Because one just like popped up and I'm like thinking to myself, oh, is this for college? And I'm like, nope. Hey Sith, what's up? We're only gonna do like a short 2-hour stream today. But luckily, hopefully I should be able to like finish up this section because it's basically like a prologue to like the episode. Yeah. I promised last time. I promised like at the end of SC that like I'm gonna go back to like Phoenix Wright on Wednesday. So here I am. All right, Court. Okay.
Court is on session for the trial of Solomon Starbuck.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh no, Apollo! What happened to your eye?
Excuse me, Mr. Justice.
Yes, Your Honor.
What happened to your eye?
I'm fine. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Are you sure? I don't...
I'm fine, Your Honor. The defense is ready.
Oh!
I'm sorry, Your Honor. He's been like this since yesterday. He keeps insisting it's just a sty.
I suppose it's something he doesn't want to discuss. Maybe he's entering a touchy age.
Paul's like 26, or like, yeah, Paul's like 26, or 25 at least.
Very well, and the prosecution? Prosecution appears to be ready as well.
Silence!
Silence. Wait. Hold on a second, Your Honor. I'm not ready. Hold on. Not yet. I'm not quite ready yet. Gasp! Oh my God! The prosecutor isn't ready. Oh, how scandalous!
Huh?
There we go. Okay, now I'm ready.
Oh, who cares? He's done this so many times, I'm pretty much used to it by now.
The prosecution is now ready. Ah, there we go. Man, feels good to be free. Feels good to be free. All right, hey Toga. Okay, yeah, we're ready.
Well, it didn't take him long this time.
What's up with Blackwell? What's up with you, Apollo? I mean, I already know what's up with him, but still, it's so funny. Like, yeah, how he has the freaking patch now.
All right, now then, I shall give the opening statement.
Silence!
Silence, you bold fool. I'll do it.
You will? What an special surprise! Oh!
This time I can't leave it to anyone else.
Right, I see. Something is off with you two today. You both seem different somehow. It's almost as if you two have a personal stake in this. But, what could it be? I feel like I remember this somehow. But, my mind's drawing a blank. Getting old in age, you know? Very well, Prosecutor Blackwell. Your opening statement, if you would.
It was just yesterday. The crimes in question occurred at the Cosmos Space Center.
Oh, that famous federal research facility of all things related to astrology, right?
You mean astronomy? Yeah, astronomy. It's astronomy. Fucking idiot. Anyway, a rocket was set to launch from there. But at 9:28 a.m. before they can move the rocket to the launch site. Two explosive devices were detonated, and the launch was cancelled.
My word, 2 bombs? How dreadful.
The defendant in today's trial is charged with both the bombing and with the murder. One Mr. Solomon Starbuck. For whatever insane reason, he detonated a bomb with a rocket he himself would be in.
Solomon Starbuck, I recognize that name. Isn't he the famous astronaut?
Scree! Here you go!
Correct. Your boldness. Mr. Starbuck was the pilot of the HAT-1, of the HAT-1 rocket several years ago. As you may recall, despite some interstellar trouble and the fact that we were still in a pandemic. Because keep in mind, this game takes place in 2028. So 7 years ago means 2021. His mission was a success. Some say it was a miracle he returned alive. I suppose you could say he's a living legend.
Oh, I remember now. He's become something of an international celebrity, right?
Please don't... Alright. Mankind's hope for the future. I've got to make it back home alive. The Hat One miracle.
They even turned that into a movie and everything.
Wow, really? It happened 7 years ago, and yet they already made a movie about it? I mean, you figured they wait at least, like, another few more years. Come along on a captivating space odyssey that will take your breath away. Now playing in IMAX theaters.
We've got a real space pioneer in court today.
Huh. But even the heroes tumble from the lofty heights. Or, you know, sometimes they don't want to be a hero. Blackwell. Shut up! Schematics, alright? Return to the subject at hand.
Ah, yes, the victim was one Mr. Clay Terrain. Get it? Terrain? A subordinate of the defendant.
Indeed. A loyal disciple brutally stabbed to death by his mentor.
Stabbed to death, you say? Oh! You mean his death wasn't a result of the bombing?
Correct. Despite his lofty dreams, the victim was seen as an interloper by the defendant. And so he was sent into space, but not the universe, which we mortals cannot see. Clay.
I think I've heard enough. This case seems very clear-cut at this point. However, there is one thing I'm curious about. That metal box next to the witness stand. What purpose does it serve exactly?
It serves to blow up this courtroom, but by the end of today.
Oh, I see.
Since you asked so nicely. It's your coffin!
Ah! Hey, please, mercy! Have mercy on me!
It's evident. Oh man, I fucking miss you, Blackwell. It's evidence. I got you. I don't know. You should give it a try, Sith, especially Dual Destinies. Blackwell is such a chef's kiss, man. Due to its immense size, we have little choice but to lay where it rests now. Kind of like how you will be in a few minutes. Ah! Oh my god, you keep on falling from it. Come on, man. Like, I'm even gonna do that.
God damn it. I find your sense of humor disgusting, Blackwell.
Oh, really? The defense seems to like it. No! Then why are you smoking? Shut up! Shut up, Blackwell. We shall get to the contents of this box in due time.
Whew. I felt like I just lost 50 years off my life.
Do you even have 50 years left, Judge? Does he even have 50 years left?
Hey! Hey! I heard that, yellow girl. Go! I'm gonna declare your client guilty!
Actually, you look 50 years young, Judge.
That's more like it.
Inner monologue, I don't want to lose right away. Enough jabbering. Let's get dirty.
Bobby Fulbright's the name. In justice we trust.
I mean, that's still a pretty good case, even though like even though it has like a panty thief in its Sith. Man, a panty thief in an Ace Attorney game. What has this world come to? All right.
Oh, Detective Fulbright. Very well then. Let's explain the details of this incident to the court, if you would. On it. First, Take a look at this pamphlet from the Cosmos Space Center.
The pamphlet almost looks like AI generated, almost.
In it, you will find the diagram outlining the overall layout of the Space Center.
Can't you, like, I don't know, enlarge it? Wow, really? You're not even done with the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles? That's like my personal best one because it's so grounded in you know, like actual reality. Like no Athena, therapy electronics session thing. No Apollo Justice Magic Eyeball. No Phoenix Wright Magatama. It's just so grounded. That's why it's like one of my favorite Ace Attorney games. And heck, even the technology in like Ace Attorney Chronicles is like, it's basically like modern technology, but you know, like steampunk. So it's like, it's still like, you know, grounded to like some degree.
Ah, here we are. For more detailed look,
for more detailed look at what's on the left side of this building.
Oh, okay, here we go. Take a look at this cross section that we, the police, have created.
Okay, Launchpad Corridor 1, lounge, middle level, upper level. Oh, elevator, lower level. Okay.
See the launch pad in the main building. Launch pad is the square building, and the rounded structure is the main building, right?
Yes, we can read.
You got it.
Oh, wait. Who said that? Oh, it was the judge. Okay, I'm just being an idiot.
You got it. The incident took place in Launchpad 1, and in the main building's lounge. I'll be using this diagram during my testimony. It'll make it easier to understand.
Oh, shoot, right. I forgot to check the evidence. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, Terrain's autopsy report. Okay, we even get a picture. Okay, cause of death, stabbing. The victim was discovered in the 3rd floor boarding lounge in the main building. Okay. Oh, Trucy's here. Okay, Phoenix is 34. Clay Terrain, age 23. The victim in this case, he was the Hat 2 crew member and a close friend of mine. Athena's childhood friend, Juniper Woods, a talented singer and student council president. She's studying to be a judge. I hope she becomes a judge in the next game. That'd be so funny. The defendant is, in this case, he was a Hat 2 crew member and mentor to the victim. Okay, so I'm Blackwell, prosecutor, and okay, Bobby Fulbright, detective, assigned to... Okay. Alright, details.
Just before the rocket was set to launch, there were 2 bombs that went off. Boom, boom, baby! One on the 2nd floor of the Space Center's main building, and one in the launch pad. Thankfully, only the 2 astronauts were in launch pad 1 at the time. 2 of them managed to make it back as far as the boarding lounge. But after the escape, one of the 2 was found stabbed to death. A murder on top of a bombing. Detective, the victim was already dead by the time you arrived at the lounge, correct? Yeah. Thinking he sabotaged the bombing. The defendant killed him right there in the rocket. Just look at this tragic photo.
We already saw it, dude. Yeah.
Omari, is that a knife in the victim's... Omari, is that a knife in the victim's chest? Yes, Your Honor. It's the knife it's the knife that cruelly ended this young man's dreams. We couldn't find any prints off of it, though, because the defendant wasn't in a spacesuit.
Interesting. So no fingerprints. So could the killer be wearing gloves? Sorry. If you can't tell, I definitely remember this case like almost beat for beat. Almost. There will be a few things that I'll definitely F up here and there.
By the way, Detective Fulbright, why are the victims helmet and right glove absent from this photograph?
We had to remove them to identify them, Your Honor. Yes. Yes, Sith, you get it. You know where I'm going with this. Alright,
I personally removed his gloves during the investigation. We had to get his fingerprints to confirm his identity after all. Yes. It'll be very difficult to identify him without face or fingerprints. Now, there's just one more thing I'd like to inquire about. What's that round thing next to the victim in this photo?
Something so important to the victim, he took it with him as he escaped the launch pad. A capsule that apparently contains asteroid samples. While obviously valuable for research purposes, it has no relation to this case.
I see, but knowing the defense, they'll bring this into the case somehow.
So, we know that the bomb in the main building was on the second floor. But where was the bomb that was in Launchpad 1 located?
That one was on the rocket itself. It was situated around the central part of the rocket.
Okay, but when did the elevator like get damaged? So whatever. I'm sure that they're gonna explain it somehow.
Apparently, the area around the launch pad's elevator was a sea of flames. Okay, here we go. I'd like to submit this diagram report into the record.
Okay, the bombing report added to the court record. The explosion sparked a fire on the second floor of the main building in the middle level of the launch pad near the elevator. Okay, so was the elevator damaged? Yes or no?
The trial just started and we're already in a bind.
You get used to it. Besides, that's what cross-examination is for, right? What the two astronauts were doing during the bombing. That'll be key. Let's do. Okay, okay, we got like an ad break coming up, but I'm gonna go ahead and preempt it. Well, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and preempt it because I need to like have like a quick bathroom break and get a refill my drink. So I'll be right back. Hey. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, back. Okay, just before the rocket was set to launch, 2 bombs went off. Boom, boom. One on the second floor of one of the Space Center's main building. Launchpad 1. Thankfully, the only 2 astronauts were in Launchpad 1 at the same time. 2 of them managed to make it back as far as the boarding lounge. But after the escape, one of the 2 was found stabbed to death. Okay.
Hold it!
Hold it! How powerful were the explosions? Yeah. Okay, yeah. We're back, Sith. Just got back from like getting my water and from the bathroom break. All right. Anyway. Well, one in the main building wasn't strong enough to bring the place down, thankfully. But the room it went off and was burned black. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. Due to in large part, of course, of me stepping up to lead the evacuation. Wait, what were you doing there in the first place, Detective Fulbright? With your suspiciously gloved hands? Ah. Ha ha ha, I'm Bobby Fulbright, hero of justice. I'll be there wherever and whenever people need my help. I go to the other side of the world, or even the edge of the universe. I'm not sure he knows how far that actually is. Yeah, dude, the universe is fucking huge. Like, terrifyingly huge. But I guess I'll leave that one alone. Admiral decision, Justice Tono. Huh? What did you decide? Anyway, could you describe what it was like at the Space Center at the time? The bomb cut the power to the central bank of the elevators on the 3rd floor lounge. Okay. It was pitch black in there, I tell you. However, the security cameras and whatnot were running on emergency backup. How did the evacuation go? I immediately and heroically whisked people down to the Space Center's basement shelter. The basement shelter? Yes, there's an emergency shelter beneath the Space Center.
An emergency shelter, huh? Oh, here it is. It's at the bottom of the diagram.
Oh yeah, there it is. Didn't see that. I guess they didn't lower it enough.
The Space Center is pretty impressive, to have its own shelter.
Alright, evacuation report. The evacuation report has been added to the court record. Okay, the bombs went off despite tight security. Police officers and riot police who had been standing by gave the evacuation instructions. Power outage and evacuation seem unrelated to the murder at this point. Yes, I'll leave that aside for now. So there were 2 explosions in total, correct?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. One on the 2nd floor of the Space Center's main building. Okay. I probably can't present any evidence right now, so... Okay, please. There's a power outage and the affected areas remain dark. The security systems switch over to emergency power and continue to work. Evacuees moved up to the basement shelter. Okay.
Hold it!
Let me get this straight. Mr. Starbuck rigged a rocket he was going to board with explosives.
Huh? What are you talking about?
The defendant really did plant the bomb on his own rocket. He got caught in the explosion as well.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Huh. Fine. A simpleton for a simpleton. Fulbright, the motive.
Understood. The defendant actually had astrophobia.
Fuck is Astrophobia? The fuck is that? What's that? A
fear of space, naturally. Just the thought of space can cause the afflicted to freeze up.
I mean, to be fair, who wouldn't have like astrophobia? I mean, space is like wild, man.
And so, in his terror, the defendant found a way to stop the launch at the last minute.
That's absurd.
Unfortunately for you, we have evidence. Take a look at these.
Okay, what are they?
These anti-anxiety tablets were found among the defendant's possessions.
So it's 2028. Everyone has those.
Heck, those could be yours for all I know. Shut up! Shut up. Apparently, he was saying them in secret to quell his fears.
There were a multitude of problems with the rocket Mr. Starbuck rode 7 years ago. Rumor has it threatened to crash a number of times as well. That was, of course, a very traumatic for Mr. Starbuck.
Objection!
But that doesn't mean he goes so far as to blow up his own ship.
Silence!
The defendant couldn't bear to mar his good name to be now, could he? No, not after the media had branded him a Soul Starbuck space pioneer extraordinaire. Given these conditions, the defendant could hardly run away like some base mutt. What? So that's why you think he resorted to the bombing? Naturally. He constructed this act of sabotage in an attempt to blow up the space center, which would effectively abort the launch, but spare his reputation. Yeah. Well, but like, why go through like such extremes? I mean, like, I'm pretty sure astronauts like have to like go through like multiple like physical tests like to, you know, go up there. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure that even a few psychological tests as well. So I'm pretty sure even if he, like, since he does like have this, I'm pretty sure he could just, you know, like fake it, or you know, or you know, like or you know, like ruin his like weight or something, just, you know, like easily get out of it. Like seriously, there's like literally no reason for him to like resort to like a bombing if that's the case.
Now, I'm sure you understand why we have to bring justice down upon this atrocious criminal.
Sure. Thankfully, only the two astronauts were in the launch pad one at a time.
Hold it!
Hold it? Are you sure it was only two of them?
It was just before the spaceship was set to launch, so of course it was only those two.
Well, there could have been somebody else inside that rocket.
Silence!
Silence! The notion of a third party in Launchpad 1 is utterly absurd. Just to enter the area from the lounge, one must pass through the door guarded by fingerprints recognition device. Allow me to state up front that there are precious few with the clearance to do so.
A fingerprint recognition device sounds as futuristic and complex as a space center.
Actually, it's not as amazing as you think, Your Honor. Take a look at this photo.
This is the door in the lounge with the fingerprint lock. Only personnel whose fingerprints are registered can pass through. Sure. That is a very different from what I had in mind. And is that there a record of the number of people who passed through that door yesterday? Yes, there were 3: the defendant, the victim, and the director of the Space Center, Yuri Cosmos.
And doesn't that mean it's possible that the director is the one who did it? No, not really. I mean, we literally saw him like in the first cutscene. So yeah, not a chance. He was in the main building when the bombs exploded at 9:28. Yeah, so he does have an alibi technically, but you know, it's not really much of an alibi. I mean, he could have like rigged like a timer for like those bombs anyway. Doing his job directing the launch. Besides having an alibi, he has no motive. Besides having an alibi, he has no motive for committing these senseless acts. Yeah, that too. I mean, that's the only thing that can like get us is like his lack of a motive. He has a point. I guess the director can't be considered suspect yet. Then. Okay, a biometric door lock operated. Okay. Okay.
Hold it!
Sorry. Did it? I just yawned just now and I'm like clearing out my eyes. Okay. So while it would appear that the pair barely escaped with their lives, in actuality, one of them had already been murdered inside the rocket. That's the angle the prosecution wants to push, correct?
You got it. In fact, that's what I've been trying to say this whole time. If the victim had been alive, he would have for sure tried to stop the bombing.
Is there any chance Mr. Terrain could have been killed before he boarded the rocket?
They were both alive and well born in time, and embarked under their own power. Their hearts full of hopes and dreams of space. Their hearts full of hopes and dreams of space.
And then both of their hopes and dreams were dashed.
If I may continue my explanation, after the evacuation order was given, the defendant made his escape, carrying the victim to make it look like a rescue.
But after the escape, one of them found was stabbed to death. Okay.
Hold it!
And who was the first to find the victim?
Actually, there were two of them.
The Space Center director, Yuri Cosmos. Okay. And Detective Candace On.
One of them was a detective?
Yep. Detective Arm specializes in bombings, you see.
She and the director were ordering the evacuation following the explosions. They were also worried about the astronauts, so they hurried over into the boarding lounge. That's when they discovered the victim along with the defendant.
Two witnesses, huh? And one of them is a detective. Doubt either one of them would have anything to say that would help me.
I think that pretty much covers the details of the case. One of the victim and the defendant were on the launch pad when the former was killed. This is the truth. Then only Mr. Starbuck could have carried out this crime.
What little I could get out of him only hurt my case. Justice Dono. Foolish is the warrior who rushes headlong into battle. Preparations is an essential element of battle. So I'd advise you take a gander at this. What is it? Footage from a security camera. As the two astronauts emerged from the bowels of the launch pad 1 corridor. The boarding lounge security camera captured their desperate escape. Oh, excuse me. Man, I really need to find a pop filter for this thing. What the? Okay, there we go. Sorry, for some reason it looked like my I thought like I lost the layer to OBS. Okay, anyway. The boarding lounge security camera captured their desperate escape. Now, I would direct your attention to what the defendant is shouldering. which you can see is none other than the lifeless body of the victim.
What?
What? Bang, bang, bang.
Order! Order, I say! This lines up exactly with what the prosecution has been asserting.
I should have known Blackwell would have something like this ready. Excuse me. Security camera, video added to the court record.
Apollo? How exactly did they determine that Clay was already gone in the footage?
Ah, I see what you mean. While the Clay was still alive, at this point, it is pretty crucial. Your Honor, please take another look at the footage. Isn't it possible that Mr. Terrain was still alive here, and that Mr. Starbuck was helping?
Well, I believe you're right. One man carrying the other to safety. What a beautiful expression of friendship.
Silence!
Silence. Huh, perhaps that's what it looks like to a one-eyed hothead in a dotard. But it only makes sense that if it's the victim's dead body. What do you mean? Fulbright explains it to Justice Dono.
You got it. Ready, kid?
Aye, aye, Captain Fulbright.
The murder had occurred in the lounge, so someone could have spotted it. Anyone can enter the lounge after all. But doing it while they're alone in the spaceship, that's a horse of a different color.
You can't deny that there's a possibility the murder could have happened in the lounge. All that video shows is the man helping his fellow astronaut out.
Silence!
Your assertion is based on emotion. Wait, do we have that in our court record already? Yeah, like you can't even see the knife. So, like, he's not already dead. Yet. Even if we're assuming that, like, you know, I mean, both of them have their gear on, so it's like, so it's like, it could have been possible, like, you know, if it was like the victim carrying the defendant. So, whatever. I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll get to it eventually, I promise. But for now, your assertion is based on emotion. It's based in your belief that Mr. Starbuck would surely help his own disciple. But you have no logical explanation as to why the victim could still be alive. And you have no logical explanation to say which astronaut is which in that video. Now, do you?
Unfortunately, Mr. Justice, the prosecution is right. Your argument is lacking in sound logic.
It sounds so perfectly logical to me.
Well, Mr. Justice, you have no further objections. I believe it's time to bring this cross-examination to a close.
Objections? Well,
Hold it!
Your Honor, the defense requests a little time to think and regroup.
Given the facts, I'm not sure I see the need.
what is it, Athena?
It's just, there's something that's been bothering me.
Huh. If it isn't the defense is stalling for time as always. Very well. I'm feeling generous. You may have your small measure of time.
Yes.
You have 5 seconds.
5 seconds?
Wait. Okay, 5 seconds are up. Sorry. I just wanted to do that. Okay, 5 seconds are up. I thought I declare this cross-examination to be closed and a verdict to be rendered. Your boldness, raise your gavel high. It's time for a countdown.
Oh!
Ready? God damn. I kind of feel like we should have like stalled for like a little bit more time with Blackwell. Whatever. We don't have time to spit out with Athena.
Only 3 more seconds.
Look, I don't think the prosecution's explanation is very complete. Meaning, there's something missing. Like, they conveniently left it unexplained. Something they didn't explain. Something they didn't explain. Ah, you're right. I think I know what you're talking about.
Your 5 seconds are up. Your 5 seconds are up, Mr. Justice. Is there anything about the prosecution's argument that you'd like to rebuke?
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, there is. There's something the prosecution has yet to clear up in this court. Okay, and just to be on the safe side. Wow, look at that. April 30th. Well, oh my god. I've been working on this game for like a whole freaking year. Alright, man, this is embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. There's something the prosecution has yet to make clear to this court. I blame the 100 line, Last Defense Academy, because like that's when like this, because that's when it came out to like April of last year. There's something that the prosecution has yet to make clear to this court.
Very well. Well, if you put it that way.
Why is that the prosecution has failed to explain why the body was moved? Hold on a second. I'm guessing why the body was moved, because it's like, you know, why would he take the body with him if he didn't want, like, you know, he could just like left the body in the explosion and say, oh, he didn't make it in time, or something like that. So let's say why the body was moved. They failed to explain why Mr. Starbuck would bother bringing the body back at all. The defendant wanted to kill the victim. Why didn't he just leave the body in the rocket? Why go through the trouble of bringing him all the way back to the boarding lounge?
Oh, that's true. I don't think we've heard the prosecution's thoughts on that yet.
That's because they have none, Your Honor. After all, how does one explain something so illogical? Prosecution is claiming that the defendant moved the victim's dead body. But what if the entire premise of that argument is wrong?
Let's hear your theory, Mr. Justice.
The defense proposes that the defendant didn't kill the victim. He was helping him. Fulbright, explain it to our sad friend here before I nod off to his monotone monologue. You're one to talk, Blackwell. Inform him exactly why Space Boy moved the victim. Huh? They gotta be joking.
That's simple. Mr. Starbuck did what he did to direct suspicion away from himself.
Zephyr Vale and... Okay, I modded you, but like... You're gonna have to remind me who you are exactly, Zephyr. Okay, Z. Sorry, man, but like, could you like remind me who you are? I know I modded you for a reason, but like, I want to know. But like, it's probably been like a while, so could you like explain? Sorry, I'm so used to having like either Sith or like the occasional like oh, okay, it is you, Nuke, and I'm like I'm like huh. I'm like, okay, I know I modded Bob. I know I modded my sister. I know I'm not modded Nukin, so who are you? And yeah, of course, it's you, Nukin. Sith, if you're here, this is Nukin. Yeah, it's been a while. I know your scheduling has always been like off of like my stream schedule and my college schedule. So yeah, so it makes sense. Like I haven't seen you in a while. Anyway, Sith, if you're still here, this is Nukin or Zai or Zai now. Sith, Zai Sith. I don't know if you can see cinematic Sith's profile, but he's there. All right. Anyway, welcome back, Zai. Currently we're playing Dual Destinies, and right now I think I'm about to fuck myself over. Yeah. I already get that, Zai. You've already explained, so you don't need to like explain yourself again. Okay. Anyway,
it's simple. Mr. Starlight did what he did to direct suspicion away from himself. He wanted to create the impression he heroically risked his life to save his partner.
Okay, but why would he stab him right then and there?
That's why he made sure to make it look at the security camera to make it to the security camera so that there would be a record.
At the very least, he appears to have achieved success with you and the old man. Ah! Let's flash back to like 5 minutes ago. The average person wearing a spacesuit weighs over 200 pounds. Saving the life of a partner who weighs as much while trying to escape deadly flames. What a dramatic sob story fit for the silver screen.
Indeed, I was completely taken by the humanity of the story.
You see, yet the true ending is all that traces of this hammy act were meant to be blown up. Yes, and now we arrive at the thrilling conclusion. The third explosion.
Objection!
What are you talking about? There was no third explosion.
Silence!
Silence! Man, okay. As much as I love this new mic, I definitely need a pop filter for this thing, because it is annoying me. Indeed, you are correct. But that is thanks to the detective Arm. It was she who identified the security and secured the bomb. Oh, right. I remember now. Oh yeah, that's Athena Sykes. She's pretty cool. I like her. Despite the fact that when this first came out, everybody didn't like her at first, but you know, I like her. Yeah, you have. I even started like a brand new series, and when I say series, I mean a whole freaking franchise in the form of the Trails game, Zai. Anyway. However, it doesn't change the fact that the bomb was discovered in the lounge. The sealed coffin beside the witness stand, that would be a bomb transport case. We used it to transport the deactivated bomb here. It was found in the lounge. A bomb in the form of this distasteful toy. Guilty!
What?
One on the second floor of the main building, one on the launch pad, and one in the lounge. The defendant planned to set off 3 fireworks display. Fortunately, the third was discovered before it could be detonated, for had it not, the victim's body and the other vital evidence would surely have been immolated.
Objection!
I almost said immortal there for a second. Ah! Before you utter a word, know that the evidence supports me. Ah, man, what a dick. It's like he's reading my mind. That's because I am. Don't you know, us prosecutors have the power to read minds. As it is still undergoing forensic investigation, I do not have the evidence on hand. Wait, but if
But if prosecutors can read minds, don't they know who the true culprit is? No. Details. Alright, shut up. We can turn it on and off at times, okay? Be quiet. However, that a peculiar item was found is in one of the Mr. Starbuck's pockets. Specifically a bomb detonation switch. Yeah, so, Zai, I do like this game a lot. So, since it has been a while, let me just go ahead and give you a brief summary. I like this game a lot because it was technically my first launch release of a Phoenix Wright game on like the 3DS. So when it first came out, like I immediately bought it like when I was like way young. And you know, thinking about it now, yeah, I like this game a lot, and it's all thanks to like this guy, Blackwell. He's just so funny. He's so like kooky and weird, yet charming. It's so him, you know. I don't know how else to describe it. You found what? I suspected the defendant had no time to destroy such a damning evidence. When the Space Center director and Detective Arm stumbled across the murder, so he thought to hide it in his pocket. Feeble brain that he is. No! Mr. Starbuck would never do anything like that. And Apollo died that day. And that's why this game was forever known as Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Because Apollo died. The end. Nah, not really. It's not really an aura. He's just so much of a weeb. He's basically a dork. A likable dork, but a dork. Justice Dono, open your eyes and see the truth. And remove that eye patch of yours. It's stupid.
This appears to be irrefutable evidence that the accused has set off the explosions.
No, there has to be some kind of mistake. This can't be the truth. Still can't accept it. You'll believe in your clients, come what may. Then why don't you cross-examine the defendant himself? Oh, duh! It's obviously a trap, Apollo. Even I know that. It's like Blackwell's controlling the entire game. God, no wonder every single woman in this courtroom has the hots for him. Yeah, it seemed like he was waiting for me to bring up the body moving issue. Why do you say that? Because he had just the right argument when I pointed it out, and to really rub it in, he had a decisive piece of evidence up his sleeve too. He was trying to shake my faith in Mr. Starbuck and bring me down. Then making you cross-examine Mr. Starbuck at this point was part of this plan too? Yeah, it's definitely a trap. Totally underhanded, but I wouldn't expect anything less from him. Now, let us hear from the arch-villain, the fiendish murderer himself. Famed astronaut, Solomon Starbuck. Well, I'm sure Athena came out first. Athena Sykes, our character right here. But, huh. Boyzell. Oh wait, oh no, never mind. Sorry. My mistake. I retract. I thought Athena came first for some reason. My bad. Then I saw which generation it was, and I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. Okay,
Witness, your name and occupation, please.
Solomon Starbuck, astronaut. How did this happen? How could this happen to me?
Mr. Starbuck, you aren't looking very well. Will you be able to give testimony?
No.
Well, unfortunately, no is not an option. You're being accused of the Space Center bombing and the murder of Clay Terrain. Police testified to these allegations.
Mind if I take this suit off? It's getting really heavy.
Silence.
It's not the weight of the suit that you feel, but of your sins. Prepare to carry that weight for the rest of your life. Banish me to the moon. I don't care anymore.
Wow, that was super negative. Is he going to be all right up there?
He'll be fine, I think. As long as he doesn't totally give up it and say he did it, that is. Alright, let's do this. I didn't kill him. All I did was support Clay over my shoulder and get us out of the rocket. Like always, I took the elevator down to the middle level and headed out to the corridor. Clay had passed out, but by the time we got the order to evacuate. I didn't kill Clay. I was trying to save him.
So to assert, you didn't set off the bombs or the murder or murder the victim.
But I bet you think I'm lying, right?
I reserve all judgment until after I've heard your full testimony.
I'm sure you don't believe me. I bet you don't even believe I'm an astronaut. I don't think the judge doubts that.
Who'd wear a suit like that except for an astronaut?
I will say that when I saw you in that movie, you appear quite courageous. Though I suppose reality never lives up to fantasy.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he was like trying to like remain calm, like checking like double checking, triple checking like everything in like the ship, from like stabilizers to like oxygen supply to everything. And if you can't tell, that this guy's like design like is based on like an actual rocket with like stupid pointy hair. I guess I'm just a big disappointment. I really don't care what happens to me anymore. Oh no, he's completely given up. What a depressing fellow. If you were to join me in the clink, I imagine that annoying sigh of yours would rub off on the other inmates.
Like how it rubbed off on the prosecutor Blackwell a second ago?
Huh? That was Blackwell's sighing? Starbuck's testimony contains a glaring contradiction. The question is, what does it mean? What does it mean? Even if Mr. Starbuck is my client, I can't be gun shy now. It's time to find out the truth. The whole truth. Nothing but the truth. So help me Jesus! Sorry. Can't help myself. Happy Easter, everyone. Man, I wish Easter was... I wish April 1st was on Easter Sunday again. Just so we can have Easter Fools all over again. Okay. Now then, let's see here. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go over my evidence real quick because I get the feeling I have to like present something at some point. So, attempts to use print recognition are also recorded via security camera. I mean, might as well be Zai. Zephyr. Okay. All I did was support Clay over my shoulder and kick.
Hold it!
So what you're saying is that the victim was still alive at the time. Of course he was still alive and well.
Silence!
Silence! If so, then you admit you took a man who was alive and well, and silenced him permanently with this. What? No! Black hole confirmed! Dead ahead! Mr. Spot! Mr. Sulu! Warp us out of here! Warp 9! Sorry. But... Can we object it? It's so good, Captain! I'm getting sucked in! Mr. Starbuck! You're not in space! Snap out of it, man! Please give your testimony seriously. It was just nerves. But maybe I shouldn't have said he was alive and well. It was more like he was slumped over. Those are complete opposite ends of the spectrum. I mean, somebody was passed out in that photo. Like always, I took the elevator down to the middle level and headed to the corridor.
Hold it!
Okay. Is that the elevator inside the launch pad area? That's right. You always use it to get in and out of the cockpit.
That makes sense. So he was just using the route he always used?
In spite of the fact that there had just been an explosion. Explosion? Question mark? Huh? I think Mr. Starbuck is hiding something. Something pretty big. Uh-oh. Yeah, I figured. Clay passed out at the time we got the orders to evacuate. I didn't kill Clay, I was trying to save it. Right, okay.
Objection!
Alright, here we go. Mr. Starbuck, I need your testimony to be as accurate as possible. Was I not being accurate? Oh! No, because it's impossible for you to have taken the elevator down to the middle level.
What makes you say that, Mr. Justice?
Please recall that the bomb went off in Launch Pad 1. Also recall that after the explosion, the middle level elevator was engulfed in flames.
Oh, you're right, which means...
Yes, exactly. The launch pad's elevator would have been unusable, in other words. Mr. Starbuck, your statement is decidedly inconsistent with the facts. What the hell? What's with the helmet? Mission Command! Mission Command! Do you read me? Come in, please!
Objection!
Not twisted. This is Mission Command. I order you to pay attention. Stop this nonsense and answer my question, Mr. Starbuck. My helmet. My oxygen tank. No, there's no air in space. I can't breathe. No. Oxygen contamination by temperature declining. Requesting medical assistant. No. Somebody splash him with cold water. Sorry, I can't help but laugh.
Mr. Starbuck, we're not in space right now. You can breathe. Jeez. Jesus Christ, man. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Please stop pretending you have lost consciousness and stand back up.
I know, right? I apologize, Your Honor. I forgot I was still on Earth.
feel we all got a glimpse of the real Solomon Starbuck, the astronaut.
Right, Sephiroth. Right side. Look like he was about to like. I mean, shoot. That must be been like some sort of like a trigger for him because like dude was actually dying. Yeah, he. Oh, there you are, Sith. Okay, Sith, Zai, originally Nukin, Zai, Sith. Sith followed me like a few months ago. Play nice. Yeah, he seemed more like an astronaut now than when he was doing all the sightseeing, all that sighting. That's fine. Sometimes Zai here likes to step away too. Usually stream hop, but like he keeps like I think he even says like he keeps tabs open. Mr. Starbuck, could you please explain the inconsistency in your statement? Oh wait, oh no, Sith, you just missed it. The dude was actually dying just now. Like our defendant was actually dying. Oh, really? Huh? I'm an idiot. Sorry, Sith. My bad. Anyway, you missed it. Starbuck was actually legit dying. Like he was like like his air tank thing popped and he was like, oh no, oxygen depleting. No oxygen in space, dude. Like all that stuff. I was nervous, and I said the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sith. I was just being an idiot. I took a different route, I think. A different route? Oh, right. Okay, here we go. Now, I remember this. yeah. It was a pretty funny bit too. Heck, even Zai right here mentioned it with his like little chest buster thing. Different route. Yeah, maybe you specifically, Zai, but up here, where the river's but up here, where the river and the delta is, we actually get that fresh Pacific breeze every now and again. Wait, actually, come to think of it, I'm pretty sure the delta breeze even goes all the way down to like your part of the state, man. Oh, I know, Sith. That was more for Zai. Though, to be honest with you, I do like Zai's antics in chat, so maybe playing nice wasn't the right thing to say. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay, actually, that reminds me. Zai, I did tell you I took the train to like a TwitchCon last year, right? So I actually did like managed to like make it all the way down there, but I had to like take the bus to like get to the pass in order to get to LA. Oh yeah, I believe you, Sith. I've heard legends of like the New Jersey Turnpike, the Greater Maryland urban sprawl, all that crap. Yes, yeah, playing nice wasn't really the right type of words I should have been using. Aw. I hate to see you go, Zai. Ow. But if it's already set, then Good luck with where you're going. Yeah, I know. Alright, anyway. Okay. But anyway, back to the stream. Yeah, we still have Twitch and Discord. Sorry. Man, I forgot to stretch. Whew. Okay. You're able to deliver a straight story this time. I'll get it right this time. Maybe. No, I mean, probably. Thank you for the hydrate, too. Probably.
It's understandable to be nervous, but let me remind you, accuracy is paramount in court.
My escape route. Let's see, my escape route. What I said before was a mistake. I remember now. I took a different route. Maybe, probably, with the capsule in clay in my arms, I made my way down to the upper level. So you're saying you escaped without using the elevator? That's right. There's a ladder that spans the upper and middle levels. I use that ladder to get to the middle. No. I mean, I already know what's actually happening, but I don't want to like spoil it for someone. But anyway, I use the ladder to get to the middle level. Oh, luckily the fire hadn't reached the ladder, so we can make our way to our escape that way. Okay. And the capsule you mentioned, I suppose you mean the thing next to Mr. Terrain here. Was the capsule that important that you'd risk your life to take it with you? It almost goes without saying, but yeah, that capsule contains asteroid samples. Therefore, it's invaluable as research material. With a spacesuit on, Clay weighed a ton, but securing the capsule was also important. I need you to answer to the best of your ability. Mr. Starbuck, please remember that your verdict is writing on your testimony. Maybe I am guilty after all. I wonder if you can see the stars in prison, but it's more comfortable than spaceship. Alright. My escape route. Let's see. My escape route was before was a mistake. Okay, I'm just saving up because like we're so far in, and I don't want to like start effing up right now. I remember now I took a different route, maybe probably. With a capsule and clay in my arms, I made my way down from the upper level. Okay.
Hold it!
How can you make such a basic mistake of fact? Hey, everybody makes mistakes, but try thinking about the vastness of space instead. From Earth, it takes 4 light years to travel to our nearest neighboring star. Like 4 light years? So if like we warped 9 to like our nearest neighboring star, would it take us like what, like a couple weeks or something? So you see, compared to the vast expanse of space, human error is insignificant. I wish you consider it just a little more significant than 0. Enough jabbering. Get on with your testimony. Ugh. Okay, I remember.
Hold it!
Maybe. Probably. Did I hear you right, Mr. Starbuck? I didn't say either of the things. Mission command, control, come in, please. An error occurred in the sound system. Activate the emergency tin can telephone. What the hell? Oh no! Tin can telephones are infected in vacuum space. No! Oxygen. No! Stop this nonsense, or I will serve you your tin can telephone. All right, I'm begging you. I'll tell the truth. Just don't do anything severe. Sever anything. Don't sever my oxygen. I can't breathe in space. I'm starting to think he's not. All right, Apollo, is he going to be all right? I'm starting to think he's not. Yeah, he's definitely not going to be okay. Let's see. So about when we were running away. Okay. Capsule. Okay.
Hold it!
The upper level launch pad, level of the launch pad area. That's right. That's what I said. Isn't it? Granted, the route does exist. So to recap, you had Clay over your right shoulder and the capsule in your left hand. Yeah, it's really important. So I couldn't let it get burned up. So even though Clay was really heavy, I couldn't afford to carry him with both hands. I did the best I could with him over one shoulder, and the capsule in my other hand. I don't think the meaning of what he just said has hit him yet. Huh. You know what you have to do with that statement, Justice Dono. Yes, I know. God damn it. Well, I've come this far. No turning back now. It's time to present some evidence. So Mr. Starbuck escaped with Clay and the capsule, which means it's just like in the footage. I can see why he couldn't run through. He must have weighed over 200 pounds just by himself. Yeah, he had to support Clay. He was another 200 pounds. Plus, he had to ensure the safety of that capsule. I don't think I could have even walked under those circumstances. I probably collapsed like in the first few steps. Walking straight forward is probably about all I would have been able to manage. Okay. Made my way down from the upper level. Okay. Just do a quick save real quick. I'm trying to think like what evidence I need.
Objection!
Okay, yeah, so it was like the floor plans. Mr. Starbuck, why don't you just tell the truth? The truth? Let's see. The Earth is blue. No, that's not right. So, I guess the Earth isn't blue. So yeah, that's it. The truth, Mr. Starbuck. The oxygen concentration is super low in this area. Prepare the emergency oxygen tanks.
Mr. Justice, the witness appears confused. Please I'll draw the truth from him.
Yeah, I know, right? Right, Sith? Seriously. Seriously, trigger this guy and all of a sudden he loses oxygen and can't breathe in space, aka Earth. Because, you know, the Earth's in space. Mr. Starbuck, under the circumstances at the time, you couldn't possibly have reached the boarding lounge via the upper level route. Huh? Not as long as these. Not as long. This was. Not as long as this was along the escape route. What? Okay, now I'm super confused. Why doesn't Starbucks escape route add up? Maybe the ladder?
Take that!
To get down from the upper to the middle level where the Launchpad 1 corridor is, you have to go through the ladder. Go down the ladder. Isn't that right, Mr. Starbuck? Of course. That was the only way we could escape.
Objection!
Objection. But how would that track? At the time, you were supporting Mr. Turan over your shoulder, were you not? And remember, he was in full space gear as well, putting him at over 200 pounds. Oh. Well, it's easy on the moon. Gravity is only 1/6 of what it is on Earth.
Objection!
But we're on the Earth, dumbass. Yeah, but the Space Center is located on Earth. Short of being an octopus climbing a ladder with an adult male in space gear in one arm, while carrying the capsule in your other, is impossible, wouldn't you say? So, Mr. Starbuck, how exactly did you climb down the ladder with your arms full? Mr. Starbuck, come clean and tell us the truth now. Engineer, where's the engineer? Oxygen leak detected due to faulty maintenance. Evacuate immediately. What the? He's flying the coop. Help! I'm caught up in the ceiling. Help! Anyone? Oh man.
Barlow! Prepare the cherry picker. We must launch our rescue mission at once.
Well, that's one way to take off while being questioned.
I know, right? Dude freaking bail, literally. I'd rather love his innocence so he can go. I'd rather prove his innocence so he can go to space again someday, for real. I know, right? Alright, you gonna parachute out here again, dude?
Hello, Mr. Starbuck. Do you mind? Do you think you can keep your feet planted on the ground? You're not gonna deploy your parachute and bail on us again, are you?
Yes, I apologize for losing control. Are you ready to tell us the truth? The whole truth, nothing but the truth? God damn it. Would you stop that, man? Not that, anything but that. I'd rather lose oxygen, dude. What's going on? This isn't the Mr. Starbuck I know. Seriously, why is he pussing out like this? It appears Spaceboy is prone to deception. Witness! Yikes! Yes? I thought your story odd, but perhaps the inconsistency can be explained as the result of medical side effects. Stop that! Honestly! Honestly, you might as well take that damn thing off if you're going to keep doing this bullshit. Prosecutor Blackwell, please don't talk about that. You talking about it makes me lose oxygen, dude. What are you talking about, Prosecutor Blackwell? Okay, we're just gonna ignore him now. Huh. Didn't I already state that Spaceboy is, ironically, terrified of going into space? Yeah, but who wouldn't be? Okay, fair enough, but still, my point is, that's why I took some precautions just before the launch. For I see, traces of the anti-anxiety drug were found in his system. Oh? I sense things are about to nosedive. Yo, wrong. I told him during the investigation too. I don't know anything about any drugs. I never took any medication, I swear. It was found in his system, but he doesn't remember taking it. How could that be? Maybe a lapse in memory, perhaps? Someone must have slipped them to me, but I guess maybe that's why I don't remember. Because of the side effects. Yeah, that's why I don't remember much about what really happened. What? Oh boy, here we go.
Order! Order in the court!
Can't get any useful testimony out of him. Even doesn't remember anything.
Well, this externally explains why his testimony kept changing.
Why didn't you just tell me you couldn't remember?
I guess he didn't want anybody to find out he was terrified of going to space.
Man, I actually had a yawn that time. Maybe I really did do it. Which brings us to the answer of our original question. Of how the witness climbed down the ladder with a dead body. It does? So what is it? A dead man feels no pain and makes no complaints, just as donut. So the body was simply dropped down from the top of the ladder.
Oh, mine! I see! And the defendant could climb down with his free hand.
Objection!
Drop down the body? Who would do such a disrespectable thing? Not to mention, wouldn't the body be bruised? Cause like you did, cause like, look at this, look at this. Okay, look. Okay, so the top of the ladder is like roughly close to the 5th floor, and the bottom of the ladder is like at the base of the 3rd floor. That's literally like a 2 to 3 story drop right there. Okay, like you'd have to like break a few bones in order to like make that leap. Besides, dropping that body will leave marks on the body itself. Yeah. So you are capable of quick thinking. Yes, you are correct. Really? Oh, thanks. Aw, shucks. Oh, you're making me blush, Blackwell. Ah! What's this? Yeah, especially for from like a 200-pound suit, like you're already dead. I think Taka is a Falcon Sith, not a Hawk. Well, maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. Huh? What's this? It's an oxygen tank from the victim's spacesuit. It's ruptured. I'm sure you can figure it out. Or maybe Taka is a Hawk, and I'm just getting Taka and Seek confused. When that, though that would be funny if like Taka and like yeah, Taka is definitely not an eagle, but now I'm imagining like Taka and like Seek like communicating like
Scree! 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 Scree!
But anyway, moving on. It's ruptured, and I'm sure you can figure out why. You can't be implying it ruptured when the defendant dropped the victim's body. I am. They fracture easily when struck. Oh, okay. Then why couldn't the explosion cause that fracture? I'm pretty sure like an explosion would like send out like a freaking shockwave or like a like a sonic blast or whatever, and like rupture the fucking oxygen tank. Like seriously, there was an explosion, man. Be reasonable here.
Objection!
Or not reasonable. They have like other causes, man. Even if that's true, the tank's explosion and shrapnel would leave its mark on the body. Okay, Zai, have a good lurk. Enjoy yourself. We're just gonna like. I should be like wrapping up in like maybe like another half hour if I feel like it, because this is gonna be like a short-ish stream today. Even if that's true, the tank's explosion and shrapnel would have leaving marks on his body. According to the autopsy report, only the knife wound was found in the victim's body. You're clearly grasping at straws with this line of reasoning.
Silence!
A spacesuit isn't heavy for the sake of being heavy, just as Dono. It includes at least the latest technological device and is made of the fabric of tomorrow. This fabric is made to protect astronauts from the dangers of space. So falling a few Earth yards would hardly leave a mark on the wearer.
Objection!
Shouldn't it be impossible to stab someone through it as well? It should, and yet there's sheer coincidence. The knife slipped through a weak spot in the suit structure and found its way to its targets. What are the chances? You forget that our killer is an astronaut himself with the knowledge of how the suit works. Ugh. He's got me there. Oh, oops. And now, my argument has been proven. Spaceboy killed the victim in the rocket and then dropped his body from the upper level. After climbing down, he shouldered the body and made sure the camera recorded them. There's no room for debates about these facts. It is clear that Solomon Starbuck is the only one who could have killed Clay Terrain. Gah! Here, the report regarding the astronauts' oxygen tanks. Consider it my send-off gift. Feel free to use it as payment to cross this river Styx. Shing! Okay, the victim's tank was ruptured with 0% left. The defendants had 80% remaining oxygen is displayed on the left shoulder. Hey, this report is pretty detailed. Really? Okay, let's see here. I heard the incident. The victim's tank was ruptured and the tank belonging to Starbuck, who claims to have carried the victim, said it was 80% full. Tanks were functioning properly at the time. Okay. I mean, we got like 30 seconds left. Might as well take another drink of water after the ad break's done. Okay, back from ad break. All right. Okay, this report's pretty detailed. Oh, pff. All right, no problem. Let's see. The display on the astronaut's left shoulders shows the oxygen tank remaining. Well, to be fair, the first ad break was because I needed to like go into the potty and fix myself up a drink. But yeah, this ad break was just like the regular Twitch ad break that I like set like the advertisers to, because so like it wouldn't like get too much in the way of like my streaming. Okay, I'll go check them out. But for now, let's continue with this. Guess that means the glowing cyan digits represent the amount of oxygen in the tank. But why does that say 50? Unless the display is upside down, it says 2. I'm done for. I'm going to prison instead of space. Instead of space! Space Boy.
Yes?
Take heart. The bejeweled night sky is beautiful, even when viewed through bars.
You mean the stars seen from prison?
That's right. Your cell will be your spaceship. Picture the view through the iron bars. It's like being an astronaut in your own craft for all time. That's not half bad. That's not half bad thought. Mr. Starbuck, Professor Blackwell got him good.
Spaceship prison cell, flying me, my guilt, and my despair into the deepest, darkest space. And then, let's get sucked into a black hole together!
Objection!
Mr. Starbuck, you can't give up hope.
Oh? Oh, yes. Yes, Apollo?
You know, Clay really looked up to you. He said you were an incredible man. He said you'd never give up on your dreams and passion for space, no matter the situation.
He said that?
So don't give up now. And help me prove your innocence. For the sake of the man who respected you and believed in you, Clay Terrain.
For Clay? For Clay?
Huh. You're wasting your breath. Is he finally back? No more long sighs?
Apollo, thank you. I can see things clearly now. The rain is gone.
Mr. Starbuck.
I'm fine now. Thanks for reminding me of my life's mission.
Right. We'll both be fine. I'll prove you're innocent. You'll see. And after that, we'll get you back into space.
Rah! You ignited the booster rockets of my soul! I'm on fire, baby! I'm Solomon Starbuck, astronaut, a cosmic hero chosen by the universe itself. There's no time to be whimpering and crying. I can't let you and Clay down.
Boulder Dash!
Damn it! He regained his hope. Curse you, Apollo! The sun, the moon, all of space is calling me, Solomon Soul Starbuck. Ready for launch. Begin the countdown. 5, 4,
3,
2,
1.
lift off.
Oh, here we go. He's taking off.
Oh, I feel like I've witnessed an actual rocket launch. It really does help that this hair's in the shape of a rocket, too.
Apollo, you did it. You broke Prosecutor Blackwell's grip over Mr. Starbuck.
I know, right? That was an event, Sith.
I can't take the credit. It was all Mr. Starbuck. He pulled himself through.
Huh. If you simpletons are done massaging one another's egos. Huh. It's not like I care about you or anything, idiots. No matter how positive your mood, my advantage remains unshakable. I have but to wait for the final guilty verdict. Isn't that right, your baldness? Gah! Can't let that happen. I can't let up now. Stop Blackwell. I have to see this through. Mr. Starbuck, just has to make it back into space. Well, I won't allow Clay's dream to remain unfulfilled. I've got to destroy Blackwell's arguments somehow. Think, Justice, think. Think. If the only people at Launchpad 1 were Clay and Mr. Starbuck, and if Clay was already dead at the time this footage was taken, the only person who could have killed him is Mr. Starbuck. So the only way to counter Blackwell's argument is if I can prove Clay was still alive when they arrived at the boarding lounge. In which case, I should be able to find some contradiction in the evidence itself. Now let's see. About this data that we just received. Supposedly proves that Mr. Starbuck dropped Clay's body in Launchpad 1. But if I'm going to prove that false, then there must be something I can use here. None of this false, your baldness. Let's have your verdict.
Objection!
Prosecutor Blackwell, you seem to be in quite a hurry to rush the verdict. But about this oxygen tank data you submitted just now. It says that Mr. Starbuck had 80% remaining while Mr. Turing had 0. Do you stand by the accuracy of this report? Of course. And I guess it simply means that it's faulty, as evidence goes. You will explain what you mean, Justice Dono. It's simple. The evidence contradicts the facts of this case. Take a look at the detailed description and you'll see what I mean.
We have some evidence, Mr. Justice, because I don't see what's so contradictory.
Blech. Yes, Your Honor, right away. This is the evidence that the oxygen tank report stands in contradiction to. Oh, wait, the security camera footage, because it says 50.
And how does this evidence present a contradiction?
Problem is this part here. This one says 50.
Take that!
Note the remaining oxygen tank in Mr. Starbuck's tank as he carries Mr. Turing.
It appears to say 50.
Yes, but according to the data, our client's tank had 80% remaining.
The oxygen in the tank increased?
I see Your Honor finds it strange as I do. It's bad enough that there is a contradiction, but the increase in oxygen is beyond logical.
Oh my! You're absolutely right. What is going on here?
Silence!
Silence! I too find it odd that the oxygen remaining has increased. It would be as odd as if my rations were to increase. But what does that prove? It doesn't change the fact that it is the defendant carrying the victim's corpse.
Objection!
Heh, I'm gonna bet you don't get more rations because you don't abide by the rules. Either way, the oxygen remaining. Wow, Apollo. That was kind of a low blow for a burn, you know that? But you might still be right. Either way, the oxygen remaining shouldn't increase, just as your rations don't increase. Therefore, this new information is critical. You can't overlook it.
Silence!
In that case, do you have an answer to this riddle of the mysteriously increasing oxygen? You better not disappoint, or I'll declare the inconsistency as a mere equipment malfunction. Ugh.
Professor Blackwell, as a point, as well as it could be a simple malfunction. Mr. Justice, if you cannot provide an adequate counter-argument to this point, I'm afraid I must bring this trial to an end.
Oh, now all of a sudden a simple explanation is evidence in court, huh?
So do you think you can explain why the remaining oxygen tank level increased?
Okay, we're past the 2-hour mark, but I'm gonna keep going another like 10-15 minutes because I did spend like some of this time like talking, so like I'm definitely like putting like a 15-minute hard cap on this right now. Alright, anyway. Of course I can. The thing to do at the time like this is turn my thing around. Starbuck has no memory of it, but the claims to have carried Clay. So this man with the 50 on his tank ought to be Mr. Starbuck. If anything, the display on the oxygen should have been shown in 80. Blech. This is a clear contradiction between the report and the security footage. So what should I do? So what I should be asking is not why did the oxygen level increase, but what had to have happened to make it look like it increased. Am I making some kind of mistake in my base assumption here? Yes, you are, because I already know what really is happening.
Well, Mr. Justice, we're waiting.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm ready to answer. This is why the remaining oxygen appears to have increased. They were going the other way. The victim. The victim was carrying the defendant. What if it was the other way around?
The other way around? Would you care to explain, Mr. Justice?
As you can see, Your Honor, both men had other helmets on in this footage. But it turns out, this is where our base assumption went astray. We assumed that was Mr. Starbuck helping Mr. Terrain, but it was the other way around. It wasn't Mr. Starbuck helping Mr. Terrain at all. It was Mr. Terrain who was helping Mr. Starbuck to boarding the lounge. To the boarding lounge.
It was? Order! Order! Mr. Justice! You mean to tell me that the person on the right in this image is the victim, Claire Terrain?
It's the only way the riddle of the increasing oxygen level can be solved, Your Honor. At this point, the remaining oxygen in the victim's tank was over 50%. And then the victim was found in the boarding lounge. His tank was at 0%.
Oh, that's right. There's something contradictory about the oxygen level decreasing.
This means that Mr. Terrain was alive as they made their escape to the lounge.
Silence!
How short your memory is. Have you forgotten what you yourself proposed? Even if the victim was alive at this point in time. How did he descend the ladder with his arms full?
Objection!
Sorry, had to scratch my back. Prosecutor Blackwell, you can't hurt me with a broken blade. Excuse me? Oh, the audacity of you! How dare you! It's true that we won't know how they got down the ladder. I suppose that matter needs further investigating. But we have proven that Mr. Terrain was alive when he reached the boarding lounge. This fact alone shatters your claims, and opens the possibility that the victim could have been killed by a third party. Gah! I slice you! There were two people who claimed to be the first one on the scene. But can we truly trust their statements?
Let's see, the two people were Detective Candace Arm and Mirror Cosmos, right? I think one of them might have given a false statement to the police?
Yes, it's certainly possible. Might have to do a little more digging.
It seems we'll have to hear the testimony of these these first two people on the scene.
Score!
Come to think of it, Detective Arm should be here in court right now. Bailiff, please show Detective Arm to the stand.
Hold it.
Oh boy, here we go. Here comes Robot Man. Alright. Okay, now let's see here. Okay, we're close to the end, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get this one ready. Okay, here we go.
I have an announcement, everyone.
I have an announcement, everyone.
What? What's the meaning of this? We're in the middle of the trial here.
Please remain calm and listen carefully. Someone has reactivated the bomb. The bomb was defused, but it's about to explode. Explode? Everybody get out of the courtroom! The bomb's about to go off! A bomb? Now? Oh, everybody run!
Eek! I don't want to die!
Oh no, everyone's panicking.
Yeah, they sure look panicky, alright. Alright.
Silence!
Silence! Headless chickens with death wishes. The lot of you. Calm yourselves afore all else. Wow. Thanks, Blackwell. you We managed to prevent a disaster from happening.
Come on, Apollo, let's get out of here.
What about Mr. Starbuck's dream? And who will carry out Clay's final wish? Won't be us if we stay here. I don't care what happens to me. I'm not letting some bomb blow the truth up forever. I refuse to let things end here.
Apollo, this is no time to be dramatic. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna die. Come on, this way.
Hey, ouch, let me go. Uh-oh.
Apollo!
Juniper? She hasn't evacuated yet.
Eek!
Juniper! Are you alright?
Apollo, no! Not that way!
To be continued. Dun dun dun. Okay. Alright. Got the rates. Got the rates set up and everything. So. Alright. Yeah. What a way to end things on. Friggin' bomb going off. Apollo being overly dramatic and going emo and stuff. 10-8 returning, all that, but like getting his ass kicked next day. But yeah, things are turning for the interesting. Shit's going down. But anyway, tomorrow is gonna be an iffy day. I don't know if I'm gonna like be able to stream tomorrow, but I'll keep everyone posted on Discord, Blue Sky, maybe go back on Twitter. It was nice to see Zai and Zai again, and thanks for coming by, Sith. But anyway, Friday I'll definitely be streaming on Friday, and we'll be going back to like Trails in the Sky SC. So look forward to that, and let's go ahead and enjoy Radiant to Wolf Girl X. All right, take care, everyone. See you on Friday. Bye. Take care.